So when it comes to having a side hustle, what's safer? Is it rideshare or food delivery? Now, this newsroom post from DoorDash just from last week reads, quote, last year's National Dasher Survey found 97% of female dashers and 95% of male dashers prefer delivery over rideshare, in parts because they believe it's safer. And I'll tell you that since doing most every single side hustle since 2015, I've done Uber and Lyft, and I've done DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. I would agree with these statistics. And the reason I'm showing you this, DoorDash says, listen, when it comes to deliveries, more than 99.99% are completed without any safety-related incident at all. But in this post, I just wanted to show you the latest from DoorDash because, yes, there's a new cancellation option as well as possibly the first time ever, comment down below, at least I can ever remember this, for the first time ever, blocking options as well. Now, if this is the first time that you and I are meeting, my name is Mike, and it's my job to help you make money in different side hustles. And I teach you the best practices, the hacks, the ways to maximize your income on really any side hustle. But above everything, above all of that stuff, it's safety. For myself, when I'm out there working, and for you, again, in any side hustle, it's always safety. So new update number 1, this SafeDash Check-In. So this is saying, well, if our system detects that a dash is taking longer than expected, we'll automatically check in to see if the dasher is okay. And it provides some more details here. So just going along with this announcement when it comes to safety, that's a good check-in when it comes to you as the dasher. Here's another update when it comes to cancellations, real-time safety alerts. And I remember this years ago. Again, I've done this stuff since 2015. I remember there has been problems in emergency situations, usually with rideshare drivers, but this is of course pertaining to DoorDash. In the event of an emergency, we can quickly alert dashers, customers, and merchants about the incident and suspend operations near the impacted area. I think this is a fantastic option, and understandably, it might get even trickier when it comes to rideshare, let's say, because if someone is trying to quickly leave an affected area. But again, here, respectively, talking about DoorDash, this is good because if you're on the road, if you're working, let's say, again, DoorDash, dashing here in this case, then you may not know what's going on, certainly in real time when you're working here. So I like this one. Now, again, most every single run, delivery, passenger, whatever it is going to go without a hitch. I've done tens of thousands of trips and transactions in different marketplaces. I've done overnight hours. I've done early morning, afternoon, again, in different niches, rideshare, all of that stuff. You get it. But because we're talking about DoorDash dashing, I think this next one might be a little bit more salient insofar as this might happen. So this is another good protection measure. And this does include the cancellations as well. So this safe chat reads, if our technology detects inappropriate or offensive language in a chat on our app, the person who sent the message will receive a warning reminding them of the potential consequences, aka losing access to the account and the platform entirely. The person who received the message will automatically be given the opportunity to report the issue, and if they are a dasher, they can unassign from the delivery without penalty. That is fantastic. I remember a time when I was delivering a stacked order as a DoorDash dasher. I was doing it in San Diego, California at the time, and I got yelled at more so than ever. Like, you're going to have some customers who just say like, hey, what's taking you so long at the restaurants? And they're not really getting angry. Maybe they want to, but they won't. They'll just say, hey, what's taking so long? But this customer yelled at me at the front door because I was taking too long. Now, granted, that was in person, but I guarantee you someone is having this happen, and you might even know other dashers. Comment down below, or if you've had this as well, that customers were rude to you over the in-app chat. So what's nice is if you've already picked up the food and for whatever reason they're saying, hey, I need to change the address, and they're starting to get belligerent, they're starting to get angry, that's not an ideal thing if they're changing the address on you. Safe Chat, it's now active in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Now, for that customer at the time in San Diego who was berating me on the front steps of his house for taking so long, and he said, this food better still be warm. I mean, I told him we're going to point A and point B. It was a stacked order and he wanted to be the first delivery. And I told him, he said he's been waiting. Well, the other customer is waiting, and that other customer might have even put the order in before him, respectively. So I understand the frustration, but this next feature could have helped me in this scenario. Safety reporting. We're making it faster and easier than ever for Dashers to report a safety incident during or after a delivery. If a customer makes the Dasher feel unsafe, they can immediately report it via in-app chat or call for investigation. Now, right here, Dashers can also choose to block future deliveries made through our platform to that customer in the future. I think that is a fantastic option. I think every app needs that. I mean, not just food delivery, Uber needs that, especially for passengers. And there's actually some new developments on Uber. So definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed so we can go over some of those together. But any niche, if there's a customer who's belligerent and they're getting downrated on the rating system, if the app even has that, then this is a good measure for you. Because, I mean, again, this is so salient for rideshare, but you don't want to have to deal with that person again. And this one will help you, especially now at the time of filming this video. It's getting darker later, but porch light reminders. DoorDash says Dashers have told us that better lighting will make it easier for them to find their right address and make them feel safer when dashing at night. 100%. Because I'll tell you, one time I was delivering, I guess somewhere south of the city, I can't remember, but it was in an area here in Pittsburgh that I was unfamiliar with. And generally, I always feel safe. Generally, obviously, I'm always cautious. Always. It doesn't matter where I'm at. But it was a very dark kind of stretch of houses. And I was thinking, well, I'd really like a porch light or something. Because if you're approaching a home and there's a little bit of a front yard, that's dark. And then I can see like the porch or the overhang. And if that's dark, because it's semi-enclosed as well, it makes me, and probably would make you, feel a lot safer if I can get a light so I can see if anything's going on in that porch. And again, you know, almost every single run is going to be completely fine, but just in case, I want to see what's going on there. Now, what you can do, and actually what you should do on a safety measure, is carry a flashlight. So, hey, sorry, like if I can't see that porch area, if I can't see that front yard, you can always say, if confronted, chances are you're not going to get confronted. You can say, well, I can't see where I'm going. This is a safety thing, so I can shine it on the pathway in front of me because I don't want to trip on anything. But real quick, I just wanted to give you the latest from DoorDash there. I want you to succeed. I want you to make as much money as possible. I want you to hit your number this year and beyond with your side hustle. But again, above the money's great, but above everything, I want you to stay safe. Drop a like on this video. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.